Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the June Keys Penguin Habitat. My name is Michelle. I'm joined today with Kelly, and we're doing our mid-feed for our penguins. Now we have 20 Magellanic penguins on exhibit. They range in age from roughly a little close to a year, or do you want to speak now too? Roughly to a year to about 16 years. And normal lifespan for these animals out in the wild is around 8 to 10. They have quite a hard life out there. Here it's a little bit easier. They get all their food brought to them in these shiny silver buckets, as well as we take care of making sure there's no predators. Do you want to say something? Normally he likes to upstage me, which he does quite well. What he was doing right there, that's called braying. And what he's doing is showing everybody that this is his place. When I talk on the mic over here, sometimes he would rather me not. So he's just letting me know that his voice is the most important voice that is going on. But he looks like he's going to allow me to finish, so thank you very much, Matson. Now, one of the things that people often wonder is, where's all the ice? Where's the exhibit? These are penguins. How come they're not in ice? Well, these are temperate penguins. There's only 2 species of penguins that actually live in ice year-round. But these temperate penguins are found off the coast of South America, and they pretty much like the weather we have. The only difference is that there is cold, cold water off the tip of South America, and that's what we keep our temperature at as well. So whereas our temperature out in the water off our coast is around 65, 70 if it's a really warm day, here it's around 50 to 55 degrees. So it's a lot colder here in this exhibit. And the penguins really like that. So when it gets a little too warm, they'll just pop into the water and actually chill out. Now, one of the things that you may be noticing is our penguins are spending a lot of time in the water. That's normal. They're just finishing their breeding time, and they are getting ready to go into their molt. So what happens during this time of year is that they start eating a lot of food. They'll bulk up to such an extent that they'll then just kind of hang out on the beach, and they'll go through something called a catastrophic molt. Now that just means that they're going to lose all those feathers all at once and pretty much be left with just their down feathers while their new feathers come in. Really, is that so? You want to say something? Yeah, no. So normally what will happen is they'll come up on deck, and lucky for us is that they don't go through this molt all at the same time. The youngsters will tend to go first, and if you want to know which one is the youngest penguin in our exhibit, it's going to be Gats. He's right up there where he really shouldn't be. That's Roxy and Floyd's nest box, and he's going to be pretty much taken aback when they go over there to make sure he's no longer going in there. But he looks different, and the way that you can tell he's different is that he doesn't have these distinctive double black bands. He just has a white chest, and that is typical of a juvenile penguin. And you'll notice that the color of his back is more of a silver than a dark black. Now, when he does go through his molt, oh, now you guys be nice. When he does go through his molt, he'll lose all those baby feathers or juvenile feathers, and he will get new feathers in and look exactly like all of his friends on exhibit. I always want to show people what it actually sounds like to be this close to them. So sorry if it hurts your ears. Now, these guys eat quite a bit of food. They get a mixture of herring and capelin. And for them to eat, it's almost like feeding a 3-year-old. So I see parents out there, raise your hand if you've had 3-year-olds. Yes. So remember when they take that food that you're feeding them and they throw it back at you? It's the same thing for penguins. Penguins are extremely picky eaters. If I don't have the herring facing the correct way, if it's facing to the right instead of the left, they won't eat it. If I offer them a herring and they want a capelin, they will just turn their faces away. They don't understand the fact that there are starving penguins out on the coast of South America, but they are very, very persnickety when it comes to feeding, but that's what my job is. I kind of remember what each penguin likes to eat, how they like to eat it, and I'm here to do their bidding. Isn't that right? Now this is Lily. This is Matson's mate. Oh, you're going to start hearing a cacophony of penguins pretty soon. Now, what we do here is, if you notice, Kelly actually has a clipboard, and what she's doing is she is marking down every piece of food that the animals are eating. It is very hard to speak over braying penguins. But it's hard not to smile when you hear that. Now, our penguin group has increased. We did have 4 offspring. Now, if you notice there is a camera up there, we are actually live streaming on explore.org. So if you just happen to wake up one day and go, what are the penguins at the Aquarium of the Pacific doing? You can actually log on to explore.org and actually see these penguins. And if we are on mic, you can actually hear them because the mic is actually hooked up so everybody can hear. So those folks at explore.org are hearing the braying as well. But we also have a baby cam, and that baby cam is on our nursery, and we have 4 chicks currently. Now, they're denoted by colors. We don't name our chicks at this early stage. We have blue, we have red, we have green, and we have purple, and that's how we denote them when we talk about them. Penguins are from 3 different parents. Roxy and Floyd had 2, and Robbie and Patsy had 1, as well as Kate and Avery had 1. So we have 4 chicks. Welcome to my world. Now, what this is doing is it's a lot of posturing. They're really showing their chests off. It's usually males to males that are doing this. Floyd up there is on his highest perch, kind of showing who's who. Thank you, guys. But that's it for us. Pretty much the penguins aren't looking like they're wanting any more food, so we'll go ahead and leave you all to this lovely song, stylings of the penguins. I would like to say thank you all for coming to the aquarium, because your admission does help us take care of all of our animals. So for myself, Kelly, and these really loud penguins, we'd like to say thank you and enjoy the rest of your day at the Aquarium of the Pacific.